Alright, hello to everybody in YouTube and Facebook land. I'm just going to get right down to it today. These are all news stories that I've noticed in the past 2 or 3 days, if I can help it. One of the major issues going on or making huge news today is Chicago gun violence. Well, I've met some people that are from the Chicago area, and the reason they like Chicago is because of its lack of keeping bad guys away from guns, so to speak. You don't have back in the day, you didn't have a license or anything like that. But as far as the ease of getting a gun, I think that should be a problem. It should be an issue. And if you've got a bunch of gang members who are in fact doing that, getting guns illegally, then I think they should be stopped. Then let's see. Then there's the campaign mudslinging between T. Hart and Pompeo, or not between them, but by them and to them. I think this campaign mudslinging, I mean, if it's factual, just let it be. If it's not factual, don't bring it up. Mudslinging should be, at least by now, part of our past, not part of our future. You see? If it's all a bunch of middle-aged people throwing mud around because they want to get elected, well then I think they should go into some other venue, not politics. If politics is going to be that much mudslinging, why bother getting into it? Okay, then there's the issue of 2 Dillon stores that are closing. One on 13th and Woodlawn, which is old, outdated, and it's within 3 miles of the most dangerous neighborhood in Wichita. And it's really shabby. I mean, you get a feel for how old the place is when you walk in. It's like walking into the one that was on Central and Oliver. That place is old, outdated, still had lead-based piping. So, yeah, it had. There's a lot of stuff wrong with it. But then there's the one on Harry and Broadway, and that one I've known about most of my life and gone to most of my life. They're shutting it down for underperformance, or not making enough money, not drawing a big enough crowd. Well, the sad part of it is that up until about 5 years ago, it was still chaotic. I mean, now there's more homeowners in that neighborhood than ever, and yeah, now that homeowners are finally there and not spending every dime they have on foods with food stamps at Dillon's is now pulling out. I mean, you can't seem kind of dumb. Build another Dillon store is a little newer. If you built one a little newer, it might actually do something. Let's see, then there's the casino in Park City done by the Wyandotte Indian tribe. I don't think we should allow an Indian tribe from Oklahoma necessarily to make a casino in Park City. What I would love to know is why Wichita, being the biggest city, can't have a casino. I just don't see why. I mean, if people complain about, all the church-going people complain about the evils of having a casino, but look at, Mulvane, where they have the casino. They're getting revenue hand over fist there. We're being stupid by not having one. No, I'm not just advocating for certain things. I'm actually questioning these things. Okay, but I think they shouldn't have a casino in Park City. I think we should put one here in Wichita, Kansas first. Then I move down to Middle East and Gaza issues. Those people have been fighting. Everybody wants to be recognized. I don't get why they keep fighting. It's an endless fight. You're never, ever going to find common ground. At least it doesn't seem like it. When they finally do find common ground, that'll make historical level news. But I don't see that happening in even my lifetime. Let's see. Then there's the electric car kiosk in Vermont. Okay, electric cars, good, great. They're in Vermont. Really? Vermont? Not to question Vermont's citizens, But if you intend on having electric cars everywhere, shouldn't they be somewhere else other than Vermont? I mean, really, people. We're talking about electric cars. We should have those here. And we don't have places where you can just go plug in your car and recharge it. Now, do we? No, we don't. Most of us have never even seen an electric car, or wouldn't know what an electric car looks like if we saw it. But I think we should get more into that. And then Congress is going to about to take a break in August, and they're something about they're denying Obama. You know, I think it's like $3.3 billion or something like that. I don't know what the amount is. And Congress is saying no. But Congress seems already ahead to go ahead and spend $13 million on trying to investigate the Benghazi incident. Let's see. We've got two things. We have Benghazi over here. We have the current issue now. Are we going to keep focusing on crap that happened, you know, a while back here, or are we going to clamp down and take care of immigration? Congress won't do anything. They won't act on it. Nothing. I think it's bullshit. It's my opinion. And if my video gets turned in for my language, I don't care at this point. What I want you all to know is they're going to spend billions investigating Benghazi. They're not wanting to spend anything on immigration reform. And I don't see how that works. I really don't. I implore you all to look into this. Is it worth billions of dollars first figure out how to get immigration reform and figure out this problem with these kids from Central America or South America? I mean, in Rio de Janeiro, in Brazil, the World Cup's going on. Then you have children from Brazil, where the World Cup is going on, and they're coming here illegally. What's the matter with that picture? What is the matter with Congress? Congress, quite aptly put right now, I don't think is in a position to do anything. Most of them want to see if they'll get reelected before they do anything. I say, no. Let's do something now. We don't need something 3 years later when everybody is still in office who's in office. Let's get something done while you're in office instead of hoping that something else changes. Stop worrying about what's going to happen. And Congress is going to be taking a break in August. Well, is their job done? No. If it was any of us, we'd be told we have to show up Saturdays, blah, 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 blah. They don't. They don't show up on Saturday. I don't give a damn what they say. They leave when they want. They schedule a break for themselves. They don't even have to get anything done. They can just talk until they're blue in the face, act like they've done something important, and then nothing happens. Any of the rest of us do this, we get fired. Why do we allow this as a people? Anyway, I will start writing down more subjects and start blathering about them. And just as a reference point, on Facebook somebody made a comment about Victorian era sadists, and I made a comment about the harmony bed. Yes, the harmony bed was supposed to be painful, but that was the point. It was a Marquis de Sade thing. For those of you who don't know what that's all about, thank God you don't. All right. Everybody keep your sandy and peace out, alright? Have fun!